Alright, I will be teaching you guys. We'll be learning how to do this creative astonish flyer in Photoshop. So kindly subscribe to my YouTube and let's get it on. Let's go. So now I'm on Photoshop. Just click your Photoshop, go to print, and I'll go for A4. So this is the A4 size. I'll change it to inches. You can put whatever you want, but just maintain the size. So create, click create. Then the next thing, I want to create a background. I think I'll be working with white background there. I'll be working with two color. I'll be working with the lighter blue. I'll pick a color, pick this, and pick another one, click the red, and click it. I'll be working with this two color, which is my major color. So next thing, I'll create a new layer. I'm going to name it. So I'll name it Circle 1. Always name your layer. Then I'll click my box to go to the circle and hold my shift key. If you are using 20 downward on Photoshop, you have to hold your shift key and let go. So the circle will be fit. Then I'll click my move tool, position it. Then after position it, I'll create another layer, which is the layer going to be on top of the circle. So I'll name it Circle White. So I'll go to my color, switch it, click it, and pick the background as the color. And go to my circle, my box tool, which is on circle, is already in circle. So I'm just going to drag, hold my shift key to let it be accurate, and let go. Click my move to position it. Then I'm going to click Command T to resize it. I want it to be inside the circle. Command T to resize. So I'll fit it into, yep. And I'll click my mark tool. It's good this way. Then I'm going to duplicate this circle, which is the white. I've duplicated it. I'll name it big, which is circle white big. So I'll click my Command T to resize, which is the new one, and I'll drag it and move it. So Command T, then push it a little bit and see it as cut. This is literally just playing with this. Can you see? I'll duplicate it again, Command J, and I'll name it big color. So I'll create a new layer. And okay, sorry, it's not a new layer. So I just pick a color. When I pick a color, you can see, then I'll carry that one on top, which is the first one. Then I push it a little bit. Are you seeing it? So nice. So you just look as if with 3 minutes you're just playing with the graphic. And the next, I will duplicate it. When I duplicate it, I'll name it Command J to duplicate B2, big color. So now I'm going to off that. Yeah, Command T to resize and widen it a little bit. So this big 2 is the one I'm playing with to give it a edge. Then I'll click the big 2, right? So I think it's good this way. Next I'll create a new layer. On this new layer I'll name it Nest Circle 1. Then I'll use this color, then go to my pause, which is the circle, hold my shift and drag it. Then drag it, click my move tool, I'll move it and place it. Yeah, I like it this way. I'm still on my move tool, so I'll drag it down a little bit. Just use my arrow tool. Then what I'll do, I'll Command T to resize, drag from the edge. Always drag it from the edge. Then I click and go to, and I hold my shift key. Hold your shift key, the last layer on top and the last layer on down. Then click it. And I'll click Command T because I want to move everything. I want it to go up because we are doing right top under. So I'll push it up. You can use your key, your move key, or use your move keyboard. And yeah, so I'm done. I'm going to click the next circle 1. Command T to resize again. I want it to be bold a little bit. And yeah, it's good as well. So I'll move it a little bit. So once I click it, and I'll create a new layer. I'll name this layer Nest Circle 3. Then Nest Circle 3. And I'll change the color. Remember, we pick a lighter green. So I'll pick this color. Circle. Then I'll go to my box. Just pardon me. So I'll hold my shift key, hold the shift key, I'll place and drag it, then I'll let go. Yeah, let's go this way. Click my move tool, then move it a little bit. I want it to be in the middle. So I'll click the next box to move it back, move it up a little bit, maybe in the middle. Then I'll click the next circle to the side. I'll put it in the middle. So I'm going to shift it. And I'll go to the other one, Command T to resize. Yeah, I'm trying to get it perfect. Yeah, so I click good. And I'll click this upper one again. See, I'll click it. Then I'm going to, I'll click fill, reduce my fill to 70, 68. 68 is okay. I like it like this. Yeah, so click my move tool. And I'll click the circle under. Move it a little bit. Command T to resize. So I'm not sizing it from the edge. Yeah, so I'll draw the edge, make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, from down. Understand? So you're saying it always from the edge, not from the middle, but from the both edge. That's where you drag it. So I'll click it. So I click it. Then I'm dragging a PNG. I've already trimming. I know by now you know how to do this trimming. So I've already trimmed the PNG picture, so I will drop it. So it has dropped on top of the circle, which is the biggest circle. And I'm going to Command T, resize, drag it very well because I want the building to show. So drag it. Yeah, you see the edge. Always maintain this, please. And so always maintain, follow the instruction, follow what you're saying, and you get it perfect. So I click good. The next thing I want to insert this ass. The house is going to be inside the circle, so you can see the house is on top of the next circle one. So I'll hold my key, my Alt key, hold the Alt key or option. You can see this arrow, and just right click. I've inserted into the circle there. I'm going to take Command T to the side. I think I like it this way. Take my good key. Yeah. Then next, you can see I'm still on the apps. Whenever you want to do anything, you just click the apps logo icon layer and work on it. So I'll click this top one. Yeah, create another new layer and name it small, like small circle. But I want it to be blue, so I'm going to click my circle, my Boston circle. Right now I want to create a dot up, so Command plus to zoom in so you can see. I hold my so you can zoom in. You just create a little Command minus to zoom out. So I'm going to move it so you can see it. I want to create a little dot, which is a graphic dot. Yeah, you can see I created this circle by holding my shift key. Now I literally don't need to hold any shift key, so I'll duplicate it. When I duplicate it, I'll move it and duplicate it again, this particular one, and move it and duplicate it again. Move it, yeah, duplicate it again. So I want to have 5. So right now, this last one I'll duplicate it again to the 6. That is cool. Then this last duplicate, I'll move it. My last click on my layer is the last duplicate. I'll leave the old shift and scroll down to the smallest circle. You see why we are naming it circle. You see small circle. I hold my shift, hold the old shift. So when you click it and left click, scroll down and merge the shape. So I've merged it. They're all one. You see if I hide it. No, scroll up, sorry. If I hide it, see. Hiding. So the next I'll click it and duplicate it. I'll duplicate it. So I'll name it. Before duplicating, I'll name it. I'll call it small circle. And Command J to duplicate. I still want to maintain the name. So Command J to duplicate, drag it a little bit down. And click Command J again, duplicate this new duplicate. So cool. Yeah, move it to be in the same shape. Then the next thing, I'll click Command T. I'll click the first one and scroll down to the last. Hold your shift key to the last small circle. Hold it and click the upper one. Hold your shift key there and Command T. So automatically you can pick a resize for you, but if you didn't pick a resize, you Command T, then resize it, small it a little bit. It was too big, so right now I've small it down. Bring it down a little bit. Click my Mark 2, yeah. Then just leave it the way it is. Then left click and scroll down. Then merge the layer again for the second time. You can see it's small circle copy 2. Understand? So yeah, that is cool. So this is small circle. I've merged it, so I'll click it, create a new layer. So I'll name this one line. So this layer is going to be line black. It's going to be black. So line 1. I'll click my color and pick a color. I'll pick black and click OK. Then I'll go to my box to right click, left click, and then go to the rectangular. Yeah, if I want to create a line, so I'll zoom in. zoom in, Command plus to zoom in. So it's a tiny stuff when you zoom in, you're able to see it. So I'll just hold it down, bring it closer a little bit, and there you go. Yeah, click my move to, then I'll zoom in, click it, and duplicate it. Command J to duplicate. So I'm going to duplicate it, the line. So I'll zoom in so I can see it very well. You can see I've created a new duplicate, and zoom in, Command plus. You zoom in so you'll be able to pick it. So I've picked it. I'll pick it too. You can see the arrow. Once this arrow sets, meaning you can pick it. And when you are dragging it, maintain the line. You are seeing that pink line is telling you that it's the same accurate. So yeah, I think it's accurate, but I need to push it a little bit by moving it gradually. So yeah, I'm using my keyboard to move it. Using the keyboard arrow. There's on the keyboard you see your up, down, right, left. So you can see that in the same. I'll click the first black and move it a little bit with my keyboard. Yeah, so I think it's okay. It's good to go this way. So I'll click it and name it. Take the copy and put 2. See if I hide it. Tag. So yeah, you name your layer. It helps you to work on it or know the layer you are working on. So I'll create a new layer on top of the line and click black. I'll pick this color and go to my box. So I'll drag it down, drag it, and there you go. So this place is where I'm going to put my address and social media icon. So I'll pick a color and create a new layer. Yeah. So I'll click it, then the rectangular, let me name it. So yeah, I'll call it under 1. So create a new layer. I'll name it under 2. The 2 will be on top of under 1, so I'll create another rectangular box. So I'll make it not too big. So I'll click my move to is on top. Then I will insert it into under 1 by holding my Alt or Option key. So and then insert it. I've inserted. Then I'll go to my filter, go to blend, click the blend, convert to smart. Yeah, then move it. You can see. So right now I've inserted this and I'm fading it so the color will blend. Yeah, it's cool this way, right? Yeah, bring it down. So I'll put it in 454, 482 is okay by me. Click OK. Then next, this circle, the bigger circle, you click it. Yeah. So I want the right top to be on top. I'll create a new layer. Pick a color. I've created a new layer. So I'll name it. I just picked that color. Let's call it new sample circle, the new layer I created. So I'll work with the first color, go into my circle and hold my shift key, command plus to zoom in. So you see it's a little circle I want to create. Hold my shift key hold shift key and just drag it a little bit, then let go on the shift key. Okay. Click my move to. So you see new circles. I'll command J to duplicate it. So I'll duplicate it, I'll drag it, move it, command T. Then when I move it, I'll click it, click the box to pick a color, go to the up and pick that blue. Then we pick it so the color will be there. You see why I picked that blue, so the color will be there. Then I'll click this particular one and then I'll duplicate it, command J to duplicate. So it has duplicate, command J to duplicate. I'll move it a little bit, then I'll click it and click the box. For you to alter the color, you must click the box to pair. Then I'll pick the first color and go back. So what I'll do, I'll make it lighter. You can see the name, color, sample color. Let me name it sample color 2, then the upper one, then sample color 3. So I will fade in the sample color by reducing the fill to 60. 61 is okay. I like the 61. Click my move to. Yeah, I've gotten it right. So it is so easy. It's so easy. It's not difficult. And you can create a stunning flyer. And the sweetest thing is that at the end of this video, there will be a link on how you can download this template fully and work on it if you don't want to create a design from the scratch. So I'll click my down and I click the bigger circle. You see, I click the bigger circle. Pardon me. I click the bigger circle. Then I'll drop the sky. The sky is a small stuff. So you can see the name is on top of the next circle you send it. So I'll drag it, holding my shift key so it will be fit. Even though you are not holding your shift key, still okay because this is a sky. So I'll drag it to look real like a sky. Then the next thing, I'll click the hold my Alt/Option key and make sure my mouse is on top. It will show you an arrow, then right click. See, I've inserted in there. I'll click command T to resize the sky inside the circle. Cool. So I've clicked command T to resize the circle, and yeah, it's good to go. Yeah. So I've inserted the image and I've set. So create a new layer. I'll name the layer font circle. So right, this font circle is something I'm just going to put. So I'm going to hold on my shift key and drag it and drag it. I'll leave it and I'll go to the fill and put it in 84. 77 is okay by me. So click the move to and I'll position it. Next, I want to put a title. So for it to, I'm going to create a new layer for text. So I'll put it land. The sweetest thing about text, once you start typing, automatically it will create a text without creating a name. So I'll click my text, just click the new layer, name it land. I'll go to my front, the title of my text. So I'm using Avenir Nest in the, this is the font I'm using. Select, I'm going to put medium. I'll put it on medium. Then the font size number, put it on 24. then type. Just so I'm going to type land. It's a little bit tiny, so I click good. That will increase the size. Click good. If the land is not okay, I'm going to tap go. Land. So I'll position it where I want it to be. So first of all, we'll go. I'll change the write up by clicking my text and click it and just clean it, delete it, and tap go. So I'll click my good, then I'll put it on bold, and yeah, can increase the size from my move tool, Command T, and drag it up a little bit, then position it with the arrow key. No, I think I like it this way. Yeah, not too big, it's okay. So I'll name it land 1. Yeah. So if you watch, the first land we created was just there, and then so I've duplicated it, Command J. So that's why I name it. Sorry about that, I have to name it. So we have land 1, land 2. I'm on land 2, which is what I duplicated, which is the goal. So they are the same size. So I'm going to put land on this one. First of all, is the goal of the company, the land they are selling. Then the last one is going to be price. So type land, click OK. Where is the good, and duplicate it again. So I'll click my Mark 2, then duplicate it. So if you want to have a copy, I'll click a duplicate, then name it land 3. Yeah, so I'm just use my move tool to move it to the next, then correct it, then okay, you can see the red line tell me that in the same line I'll click tests to correct it. So tests, just click the edge or click inside the test. So when you see this arrow, you know that you are on the test. So I claim it and put price. So go, the company, land, it is selling, the price. You click my okay. The good, then I'll create a new layer. So new layer. So I'll name the new layer right. So right now we want to put it on the right, so black is okay. I'll click my test. So I'm going to reduce the test to minimum 12 or 9. 9 is okay. So yeah, I'll put my test on regular. Then I'll drag it, just hold it. So this first OD might be complicated. And go back. When you click that circle, it means you cancel. So I'll go back and we drag it on the push it a little bit on top of the circle. I want it to be in line with the last. So whatever I'm typing should be in line. And I'm going to let go. See the right top. The right top is bold, is on 24. I'm going to reduce it to 12. So I'll put it in 9. You can see. Then I'll delete it and insert my own right top by copy and paste it. Yeah, so stick cleaning, then paste my write up. So if you have your right top wherever you have it, you can paste it in. You can see how it is. So I'll just, yeah, the company go, yeah, click OK. Yeah, I'll put it in 12. This is an A4, so it's literally bold when you print it out. The next I'll duplicate the right top. So you can see we wrote what I put as right, automatically it has, you can see the right, it creates its own layer. So yeah, let me just put it on top. The right is not doing anything, so I'll just rename it. You can name it like I just off. So I'll duplicate. If I want to know it, that's why I name it. Command J to duplicate. You can see right copy, meaning that we just duplicate it. So I'll clean this, delete it, and paste my write-up. So here will be the write-up of the land. So because of I paste it, where I paste it is a little bit bold, so it's 14. I'm going to take it back to 12. Yeah, 12 is okay. Then click my move to. So next I am going to create a new layer. I'll name this price. Here we have price, but we will put it as land 3 if you can recall. So now I want this to be bold. So I'll put it on 48. Go to my, put it on mini bold. You can see I'm still going to, then I'll type now selling. So the selling, I want the selling to be, the selling have to be okay. I'm not too cool with it, so I'll clean the selling and just leave them now. I'll create a new layout to put selling, and I want the selling to carry the colors, the two colors, one of the two colors of the design, which is the blue and the lighter green. Is it green? Pardon me for the color. So I'll put 30. I want it to be smaller a little bit, so I'll put it on medium. So I'll type, I'll pick the color, pick the color that I want. Because I want the selling to standard, so I'll type. Sorry, that's, yeah, so I'll click on that, delete, and type selling. You can see you can still resize it if it's not measuring under the, like you see the fitting. So but I think the color is hidden, so I'm going to tick it and click test to see the color. I'll make it a little bit darker, yeah, so it can come out very yeah, I think I like this way. Now selling, then I'll create another layer where I'll put the price of what they are selling. Now selling at 2.5 million. So I'll name that place amount, which is the layer we're working on. So it has to be black, so to be outstanding. So I'll click 2.5, then click good. I'll have to make it bold, so I increase the font to 72, then put it at 60, then increase the width to be bold. Perfect. Click my move to position it. So I'll position it. Command T to resize, like and drag it if you want it to be bolder. Yeah, I think I'll just position it to be under the ceiling. So you've already know how to resize and fix up a little bit good. So good to go. Alright, next I'll create another layout again where I'll put the estate name under the land. So I'll type estate. I'll click tests. I'm trying to pick a color for the tests. Let's see how it will look like. So estates. Click delete and type estates. So estate is Sky Estate. So I'll resize it. Yeah, Sky Land. So complete it, and yeah, it's okay. Sky Estate Volume 2, which is Phase 2. So Phase 2. When I click, but the color is too, I think black is more there. So yeah. So we'll make it red. A little bit colorized, black is better. So when I click the black, I'll click my move tool. I'll go to the board to increase the width. Put it on medium. Yeah, like it is right. Then I'll click my move tool and move the text back by holding it and drag it, so it will look as if it's under this line. So cool and creative, right? So next we're done with this, and it's time to put it right up. I'll click the circle, which is the next circle. Then I'll click up the text, meaning that I want the text to be on top for everything I'm doing. So I'll write build with us. I'll click the background to pick the color, then click text. So I'll click and type build. Then click build. Then bold it. I'll increase the font size to 60. Yeah, cool. Then I'll duplicate it. Okay, let me create a new layer. I'm not going to duplicate it. I'll create a new layer and name it width. So I'll know the particular font I'm working at. And the suggestion is that you can download this template and you will have everything like this. When you go to my YouTube, click the link below to download the Photoshop template, and you can use it for your own design. So I'll click it, then I'll position it with my move tool. And I'll put it on medium. Yeah, so the build will be standing, then the width. So cool. I'll move it a little bit with my keyboard move tool. Then I'll create another layer. This layer will be horse. test and us. I'll make it bold. Take my group and go to bold. Yeah. I'll increase the font to 72. Yes. I like it this way. Build with us. Build with us. Build with us. Yeah, cool. Now selling 2.5 million. Build with us. So next I'm going to Command T to resize and drag it if I want it to be accurately with the width. Yeah. So now the width and the horse are in the same size, but the heart is bolder. The font is more bolder because I have to resize it. So yeah, cool. Now I want to put a logo on the top. So I will click the top layer, which is above everything. So I'll name it logo. I'll go to my folder. I'll pick a logo. You can pick any logo you want to use. This is just a logo I'm working with. So, but it's big. So I'll move it up. If I resize it for it to be fitting, it's not going to refine the logo will be in. So I'll move it to where I want it to be. I'll use my cut tool to just resize it. Yeah. Put it where I want it to be. Then I'll click Command J. I've duplicated what I want. Then I'm going to switch off the highlights of the first one. So I'll be working with the one on top of this. The new one I duplicate is a new layer. You can see how it fits in. So if you have yours and you struggle with it, this is how you can just do it to fit in. Now why it's fitting in is because of the background is also same with the design white background I'm working. So I'm going to fit it. Then after good, start resizing. The next, let me position it very well. It's good by me. Next, I want to put the social media icon. So create a new layer. Go, sorry, I have a mistake. So I'll go to I click it, then I'm working on the topmost layer. So right now, pick the icon I want from the folder. I'll drop it. Command T to resize. Drag it from the edge. Yeah. Drag it a little bit. So I have to command plus to zoom in so I can be able to hold it. Drag it a little bit. Now move it down. Still resize it again. I'm staying on Command T. Size it to what I want. Yeah, I think it's okay this way. Perfect. So I'll move it a little bit. So right now you've seen the way I did this. I'm still going to do the same to the Facebook and the email. So I'm going to fast forward this in the same process. So I'll be fast a little bit about this. And so I'm not going to take much of your time. You're good. This is the message. Yeah, resize it, Command T, follow it and verify. So I'm going to give space because social media, Instagram and Facebook can be the same name but not the same with Gmail. So that's why I'm giving space, but the Gmail is not the same name. So right, it's cool this way. We have a black icon, transparent, so you can download yours. So I want to do something. I want to change the icon to the right. So I'll click my paint bucket. I'll click the email icon. I'll click it. So I'll do the same to the Facebook. Move to click the Facebook logo, click the paints icon, then click it to active, okay, then click it again. Wow. And I'll do the same to the Instagram, but Instagram is, I'm going to do something cool. I'll zoom in, I'll switch the color, then click the pen bucket, I'll click the white, yeah, so it will have the background color, yeah, so to look as if it's transparent. So, see, now click, I'll switch my color to white and click the black, fill it with white, so middle, cool, so fantastic, like it this way. The next, I'll click the move to, then bring my address icon. I'll go to my folder and bring in my address icon. You can try to download other stuff on my previous video on Photoshop. I have all the PNG link on my previous video. You see Photoshop graphic design. Yep. So right now I've dropped in the address icon. I will size it, Command T, and so same process we use for the Facebook. And so on this, I will size it, Command T to fit it, give a little space from the Gmail, from the main address. So I'll give a space. Cool, I like it this way. Then the under, I'll zoom in. I'm going to zoom in after resizing. Click my grid and zoom in, because I want to turn that black to white. So Command plus to zoom in, Command minus to zoom out. So I'll click the white bucket, then click the black to show, okay, click the black, yeah, perfect. So next I'll create a new layer where I'll put the address. Create a new layer for test, yeah. So I'll just test the address. I'll click my grid when I'm done. Then I'll put address, also position it to my move to. Then I want to put, like I said, so create a new layer, go to tests, go to text on 9, and type the email address. So I will say, determine who you are designing for, whatever is their, whatever is the name of the brand email. So I'm just gonna put this. There is a design. So I'll say Skyland Real Estate. So I'll duplicate it and put it so the front and the side will be accurate. I'll put the same name on the Instagram. I'm going to edit Instagram by putting Skyland Estate. Alright, if you literally like this design, you love it, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment, and like. So this is how you can create an amazing flyer. I'm going to put Skyland Estate. So that's going to be the social media handle. My group. Click my move to. Everything is perfect. So this is how you can create an amazing design. Then go to your save and save it. Cool. Thank you very much. All right, so next, let me just put a contact number, create a new layer. You've seen it already, and I want to make it bigger a little bit. Then I'll go to the front and put it on medium. Then pick the color I want to be red, so it will have that feel with the logo and eye caching. So I think it's okay. Click my move to. Once I've clicked my move to, the next thing I'll click the save and save my folder. You can save it to the Photoshop PSD or a JPEG. So let me move it very well. I want the call and the contact number to be under the amount. Then click File, Save As, go to your folder, name it. So once I'm done with the name, you click the folder you want, then I put it in JPEG and save. So this is how you can create an amazing design. Thank you very much.